from Skagway, Alaska. We have docked in port and we are now just heading into the town, which is right behind me. So we are excited. We have a fun day of hiking and exploring and just some things like that. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Anne. Welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, my friends. And we are on a 7-day Alaskan cruise, me and my husband Alex. So subscribe, join us, it's gonna be fun, and we will explore Skagway together. Walking to the cemetery, but on the way we just saw, tell them what we saw.
A bus full of dogs sitting in the chairs.
It was like a doggy daycare bus and they were just sitting in their little chairs.
All of them were sitting in their chairs.
And they're going to daycare. It was so cute. Hiked up to Lower Reid Falls, so that's what you just saw, that waterfall coming down. You can still hear the water rushing down the mountain, but it was gorgeous and beautiful. I got some rocks. Don't tell anyone, but I got some rocks and a little bit of driftwood, or just like some bark maybe. And then don't tell anyone. You're not supposed to take things off the trail. And now
you're incriminating yourself.
Shh, don't tell anybody. And now we're walking down the other side of the trail, and this is the Gold Rush Cemetery. So as we go down the mountain, there's like graves along each side of the trail, so we'll show you some of this as well. We've just had lunch in the Skagway Brewing Company and it was delicious. Alex had a reindeer chili and I had some fried halibut, like fish and chips with halibut, and it was yummy. And now we're gonna get some ice cream. Okay, so this bit of the train here, this is like the connected to the train car, that is, or it was, a snow plow. So here is the picture of the train barreling through the snow, and it would plow through the snow on the tracks to get the railroad in operation. Kind of cool. Alex is really fascinated by the train and the snowplow. He's over there like nerding out with some stranger we don't know. They're talking about the snow plow over there. So anyways, we've just done some souvenir shopping and We had some ice cream, which was delicious, and then we went into the souvenir shop and picked up a couple of things, and I think we're just gonna make our way back to the ship now. It's like 3 or 4. What time is it? 4, I think. It's 4. And we're in dock, I think, until 7 today, but we did pretty much everything that we wanted to do. We did the Lower Reid Falls, which was the waterfall, the Gold Rush Cemetery, and then we went to the brewing company, had our lunch, had a couple of beers, had some ice cream, did a little shopping. So I think that's pretty much all the things. So we're just gonna like slowly meander back. This port, like the ships will dock right next to the city, so you don't really have to, you're like in the city when you get off the ship. But I mean, the towns in general aren't very big. Even Juneau, that we went to yesterday, if you missed that vlog, I'll link the playlist for you below. But even Juneau wasn't super large. I just think they're, you know, they don't have a large population. I think they're mostly like tourist towns. So really what you do in them is you eat, drink, shop, and then you're done for the most part. So there was an additional trail that we were thinking about going on. I want to say it was called like the Yakatania, something like that. I'm probably butchering it. Trail that went kind of like sort of on this little peninsula thing, and then you could have a really good view of the ocean. But that's on the opposite side of Skagway, and we've already done 15,000 steps from going up to the Lower Reid Falls, and we're kind of pooped. So I think we're just gonna skip that for today. We've done our hiking. But that's definitely an option you could do if you came here. There he is, reading the signs about the history. My little history buff. Such a nerd. Look at him, such a nerd. Hello! We've obviously come back to the cruise ship. We've been in the cruise ship for several hours now. We had a little rest. I didn't really fall asleep, but I watched some interesting shows on National Geographic, had a little Instagram scroll, a little bit of downtime, and now we are going to the buffet for dinner. I think we're just gonna have an easy, chill night at the buffet and then probably come back, maybe read. Alex has been playing his Switch. He got Zelda, so he's playing Zelda on his Switch. And you know, we're just being our hermity selves on a cruise ship that's full of activities that we're not partaking in. So, you know, that's fine. I also got my little Alaska. I bought this today in Skagway, and it's just a little crew neck, and I've got that on, and I've got a nice little ponytail crease here, so that's super fun. And we're gonna go have some buffet food, and I'm gonna take you with us so that we can talk about the buffet food. Okay, so there wasn't a lot in the buffet that I was craving, so I just went for a bowl of soup. It's like some sort of pasta, like tomato based with bacon, and then a couple of slices of pepperoni. But Alex got the full shebang. What did you get? You got
Everything.
he got some sort of stew, it was Ireland night, so there was like some sort of Irish like shepherd's pie, cabbage and pork?
Ham.
Cabbage and ham. These like, can I borrow this? These
Okay.
like potato things.
Okay.
Croquet. That's pretty good. It's like a hash brown, like a thick hash brown with like really soft inside. That's pretty good. Did you get some curry, is that? Or dal? Some dal. So they have, I think they have like, each night they have like a pretty wide variety of food. Like there'll be, I think there was like an Italian night once, different like themes. I will say though at dinner they don't really have as big of a selection as they have at like breakfast. I think at breakfast they have like a lot of the stations open, and at dinner they only have like one portion of the buffet open with choices. So for that reason I usually like eating in the main dining room, because I find that the food in there is like just a little bit of a higher quality. It's like steak, and we had veal last night, things like that. So they do serve different things in the buffet, than in the restaurant. But I think the buffet wins for convenience. Like, you can get whatever you want. It's hours. I think it's got more extended hours. And eating in the dining room is nice, but it does take a while. You have like your starter, you have bread, then you have a starter, then you have your meal, and then you have dessert. And so it's like a relatively long meal. So I think depending on what you're looking for, like both options could be for you. We haven't tried Cafe Al Baccio yet. We haven't tried the gelato place yet either, so it'll be interesting to see some of those places, what we think of the food. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to do a taste test of some of the desserts, some of the cakes that they have out. So they only have cakes. Did they have chocolate eclairs out? Oh, I think they got rid of those. When we were walking around first, they had them out, but I think they got all eaten, so they took them away. So they have a different dessert selection. So basically they have like rotating desserts. Oftentimes they have like a bunch of cake variations. It's all like the same cake with different flavorings in it. And I wasn't really a big fan. I tried a few on the first day. They're like okay. They're overly sweet, I think, and they don't have a lot of flavor, but I thought we would try some of the new flavors because I haven't tried many. I don't think I've tried any of these. So we're gonna do it. So first, this is the lemon cake. It fell into the chocolate cake, so it's got some skid marks on there. So they all have, like, not all the cakes, but most of the cakes have this like jello layer. It's not gonna focus. It's like a jello layer on top, and then they'll have like a cream layer, and then they'll have like the cake layer. And obviously like the cake layer does change. None of that focus, so you couldn't really see it, but the cake layer does change based on the cake. But yeah, that's kind of the way that most of the cakes are. So let me try the mandarin cake next. So it's the mandarin orange cake, right? I'm gonna get that full bite, all the layers. It doesn't really taste like anything. Like in the beginning, there's like the subtlest hint of orange. Yum. It doesn't really have a strong flavor. Okay, I'm gonna try the strawberry one next. This one has a layer of like jam. It's not jam, but it's looks like strawberry like gel mix, kind of like in there. That one's okay. I think that has the most. You want to try it? That is the most.
Yeah.
Like prominent. Like it's a very. They're all very subtle flavoring. Like nothing's too strong. I think that's the most flavored cake that I've tried, except for the coconut cake. There was a strong flavor in the coconut cake. What do you think? It's kind of meh. Yeah. Okay. Next, I'm gonna try to move on to like the chocolate, you know, flavored vibe cake. This is the tiramisu. This one's got a lot of layers. Okay.
Yeah.
You can taste the coffee. Again, very muted flavors, but this one you can at least taste the coffee in it. And almost like the rum a little bit.
It tastes better than strawberry.
That's probably the most, yeah. That's probably the best one I've had so far. This one is chocolate. I think I had chocolate the other day. So you can see how there's like that gel, and then the like kind of pudding bit in the middle, and then the cake bit on the end. This one's not bad. It's a lot more flavorful than the other chocolate cake. The cake itself, though, I don't really like the flavor of the cake, but the fillings are a lot stronger. Maybe it's like a dark chocolate cake. Huh?
That's good.
Yeah, that one's good. Okay, this is dulce de leche. I cleanse my palate. Again with the 3 layers. That one tastes like it's been sitting in a bowl. Like I can taste the flavor of the dish. Your polenta last night had that flavor. It's almost like they make it and sit it in like a plastic bowl, and it takes on the flavor of the plastic. That's almost what it tastes like. I would not recommend that one. Okay, the last one. This is did you want to try it?
No.
It's not good.
No.
The last one.
No.
This is like, how do I show you this? It's called Zuppa Inglés. Z-U-P-P-A. Inglés. I'm not sure how to show you. It's got some flambéed stuff on the top. Meringue. It's not even meringue though. It's like marshmallow. Kind of like a marshmallow fluff almost. And then it's like a slice of cake, so it's hard to cut and show you. And then it's got like 2 layers of like fudge bits in the middle, pudding bits. Those are okay. And then the last layer is the cake layer. So let me try and get like a full bite for you. This is hard. Alright, that's good boy, she's hefty. Alright, here we go. How am I gonna get this all in my mouth? It just doesn't really have a lot of flavor. It tastes like, you can kind of taste the marshmallow bit on top. And like that's it, and sweet. Honestly, I think the marshmallowy bit is my favorite on the top. But yeah, it doesn't really have a lot of flavor. It's like just a sweet cake. So I'm sure like if you were to buy this cake from like a bakery, it would taste a lot different. I think my favorite is probably the chocolate cake tonight was pretty good. The tiramisu is pretty good, and the strawberry cake, pretty good. I mean, by pretty good, I mean like they're better than the other cakes. I wouldn't, if I went to a bakery and purchased these, I would be upset. So I would say like they're fun and interesting. I think tiramisu is gonna be my favorite, followed by chocolate and strawberry type. Yeah, they're fun and interesting, but they're definitely not the best cakes that I've had. They're really okay, but I think it is fun to like get all the cakes and then have a little cake taste test. So yeah, I think we're done with dinner, so we're gonna head back to the room. Hello, we're back in the room and we're boring and we're just gonna hang out and go to bed and probably take a shower and like do all the things, you know, the ablutions, or how do you say that? Ablution, something like that. Anyways, we're gonna do those things. So yeah, we're gonna sign off right now.
Okay, bye.
But no, come on here. Okay. We have to do favorite things of the day. So my favorite thing was, I really like that doughboy thing that you got me. It was so freaking good. We skipped breakfast on the boat and we decided to find breakfast in town, and I'm really glad we did because I'd heard a lot of like things about that place, but I couldn't remember like where that was. It just so happened to be in Skagway, so we like lucked out there, huh? And then, but anyways, it was just like cinnamon and sugar on the fried dough, but the dough is so pillowy soft. It was really good. I would recommend for sure getting that. And then the other thing was the waterfall. That was so cool. I picked up some rocks, which I showed you already, but beautiful. And yeah, it was just beautiful. We like sat there for a while and sat on the rocks and like listened to the water. It was really cool. And that was really cool. That was definitely work. We like walked over there, so it was like a long walk. We were going through the town for like 5 hours walking around, and then we had lunch and then we like came back. But anyways, it was worth it.
I can't open my eyes. I'm so tired.
What was your worth it? The man hitting on you in the shop, this like random man was like, we were walking past and this random man was like catcalling Alex.
Yeah, he went, nice tan. Oh, you talking about my sunburn?
You're like, what, tan?
Like, look how red I am. Nice tan.
I think he was trying to hit on Alex though. Which we were holding hands, so excuse me, buddy, he's mine. Anyways, what was your highlight?
The graveyard. The graveyard was cool.
Very macabre of you. Okay, all done?
Okay.
All right, he's done. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little visit to Skagway, Alaska. Please consider subscribing if you did. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. But we are going to Icy Strait Point. Is that where we're going tomorrow, love?
Yep.
We're going to Icy Strait Point tomorrow, and so that there's gonna be obviously a vlog for that, and we have an excursion booked. We have like a culinary like thing booked, so stay tuned for that, and leave me a comment below if you have any questions or if you want any tips or anything like that, or if you just like want to hear more fun, super fun stories. I can also tell that. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, and oh yeah, I think that was it. Okay, bye!